After many years of zipping around the galaxy in a variety of craft, I've become all too used to the whims and impulses of spaceship manufacturers. The Battlestar Galactica is a case in point. It's bigger than Val Kilmer's ego, shaped like the love child of a skyscraper and a tank, and is easy to handle as a dose of syphilis. It's not the numerous turrets and aerials I object to, it's the lumbering awkwardness. You'll need your HGV license, a lot of patience, and hands the size of dinner plates to steer this one. Planet parking? Forget it. You're better off putting it in orbit and getting the bus down to the surface. There are things to be said for this vehicle, although not many of them repeatable. It holds the road like an alien facehugger. And the upholstery is okay if you like travelling the universe in a customised roadside diner. I mean, what is it about designers? They all have a shiny plastic fixation. Were they breastfed by an inflatable woman? Or did they learn about the universe from an Ann Summers catalogue? Ultimately, I would have to say that the BSG is a disappointing ride. It doesn't have the power or the style to be highly placed in its category, and it's too small for a town runabout. You have as much chance of scoring in this as Michael Jackson has of getting a child-minding license. This ship is, frankly, embarrassing to be seen in. It backfires like a warthog and stalls like a politician. And like my Aunt Gladys, should be put away and told not to do that sort of thing when visitors come round, as it puts them off their food. If I told you to rush out and buy one, I would be doing you a disservice, and would obviously be off my head on some kind of mind-altering drug. So just don't do it.
So we all came together for a holiday in space. Meet Barbara, one of Earth's meekest librarians. Abigail, nice chap, little bit. Delph, a hunter of wild thyme. And I'm Neil, Mr. Collins to my friends. This is my caravan. These are our adventures. Mirror, signal, maneuver!
Barbara, what's that thing called where you stick needles into somebody?
What, stress? It's called acupuncture.
No, my space buggy had that once.
No, that's a puncture. The old practice of sticking pins into a doll of someone, that's voodoo, or witchcraft.
Witchcraft? No, that's an old space magazine.
No, what is you?
We had an accident playing darts.
Well, I can understand how one dart can get accidentally lodged in your face, but honestly, Abby, 3?
I put the other 2 in.
Oh.
Barbara, could I borrow your Lonely Universe guide for a moment, please?
certainly.
There's something I'd like to check. Thank you. Yes, I was right. We've arrived back in our home system. We're only 90 million miles away from Earth.
We're not going back, are we, Mr. Collins?
No way! The Intergalactic Child Support Agency has got a court order out with my name written on it, and there's no way we're going back.
Hang on a minute. Am I wanted on Earth for murder? No, I'm not. Ooh, I forgot. I am.
And I don't plan to return to Earth anytime soon. No, I'm as happy as Larry skimming the Milky Way. Just me and my caravan. And you lot. Thanks for that, Barbara. Oh, by the way, you might want to take that back to the library. It's a day overdue.
What?
The date in the front. It should have been back yesterday.
Mr. Collins, you silly sausage. As if I'd ever let a library book go overdue. Turn the camera around! You've got to take me to Earth immediately!
No way, Barbara. We're going back to Earth over my dead body.
Dead body. Is it my birthday?
Well, the general consensus seems to be that we don't return to Earth. I'm sorry, Barbara, but your book will just have to remain overdue.
Then I'm ruined. I'm deflowered. I'm white bread as opposed to brown. I can't breathe. Freeze! And right now!
No, Barbara! No, Barbara! Calm down! You're being hysterical.
You leave me no option. I'm stopping myself from the porthole.
I'll give you a hand if you like. What was that?
Well, that's that problem solved. We collided with a mobile library. Barbara, I've renewed your book, and you're in luck. It's an amnesty day. There's no fine.
Oh, jolly good.
What was that?
Well, it seems we were nearer to Earth than I thought.
What do you mean?
Well, according to these coordinates, we should have actually landed on Earth, except that it doesn't...
Nobody move, or Abigail gets it.
Oh, this is my best birthday ever.
We ain't staying. Now just back up the caravan, nice and slow, and nobody gets it.
Don't mind me, really.
What's that on the transporter pad? Thank you. This planet has moved. Earth can now be found at 151 Solaris 7, Gamma Quadrant, the Milky Way, W1A1AA. We apologise for any inconvenience caused.
Oh, thank God. Sorry about that, Abigail.
Anytime, believe me.
That's cool.
Good you two made up.
Do you know, I so wanted to thank Dell for what he did with the knife. But I was going to make a dollar and stick pins in it. But then I thought, cut out the middleman. I'll just stick pins in Dell.
Right. Jolly good. Mirror! Signal! Maneuver!
Spider lady.
Anytime. Believe me.
Listen, right. The government are working with aliens, and I've got the proof. At Christmas, right, my sister went to the dog pound and came back with what she thought was a puppy. Well, on the outside, it's like all cute and cuddly, but what she doesn't know is that it's a trained alien working the government. Right, listen, right. My sister was told that she has to take it out for walks every day. More like neighbourhood reconnaissance missions. Sam, that's the name she's given to the alien, sniffs at the floor all the time and licks everyone he meets, taking samples of DNA from their hands and storing the data for the government. And right, my sister was advised that she had to put down the newspaper at night or when she goes out. Yeah, and I know why. They read it. The alien soaks up all this information about our race to use when they finally try to take over. When my sister goes out to the shops, she leaves the alien fast asleep in his basket. Now, if you didn't know any better, you'd swear that it was an innocent little thing that couldn't hurt a fly. But then, almost as soon as she shuts the door, other aliens and government weirdos must teleport into the kitchen. Because when my sister gets back, her house has been wrecked. Well, there's newspapers shredded, lino pulled up, socks chewed, curtains ripped down. It's just devastation everywhere, man. And believe me, nothing that small could create so much havoc in such a short amount of time without some seriously deranged help from the outside. And right, you can tell people have beamed in because there are all these little puddles on the floor in the kitchen, which are obviously the residue left after some kind of space teleportation. Now, down the park, right, where they get their masters, throw a stick or a ball for them, and then they just kind of bring it back and then get them to throw it again. Well, it looks like a game, but really it's alien hypnosis. They're training you, man. Today it's just a stick. When the big day comes, they're us all throwing down our weapons and defences away in the park, and these so-called dogs will grab them and run off, and then we'll be defenceless, and the big boys will be on us in no time. But I won't let that happen to my sister. I've been taking the alien down to the park, wearing a wetsuit and kitchen gloves to protect myself, and throwing a stick into the pond when he's not looking. Then I dive in and get it before the alien knows what's happened. So he's all confused, right? Well, you have to get up pretty early to catch me out. Then I laugh and laugh and laugh at him to let him know that they'll never get the better of me. 'Cause I know.
Welcome to a single morning and or equivalent diurnal period depending on your planet's atmospheric conditions with Richardoid and Judioid.
And in a few minutes, it will be time to get some more pressing problems on your chest.
Thorax, abdomen or other segmented bodily part of your choosing.
With our regular every single morning phone.
But first, let's see what's on the rest of today's show.
At 11, following a successful appearance last week, our fashion consultant continues her series on how to find flattering outfits for the larger lady. No offence, Judy.
At 12, bloated, overweight, is it just water retention or could you be harbouring a nascent alien organism?
And at 1, we're joined by a hideously bee-weaponed android death machine who'll be testing some of the more popular brands of muesli.
Also coming up, we've got a competition to win a lovely set of his and hers watches, a perfect gift for the impunctual hermaphrodite in your life.
But first, as always, we had a literally overwhelming response to last week's phone-in. Life forms from all sectors of the galaxy wrote or called us. Too sad a single of Saturn wanted to know how to meet people.
We would suggest moving to a planet which does actually support life forms.
To Lady Penelope, who called from Tracy Island.
We think a no-strings relationship is too much for you to expect right now.
And finally, to the gentleman who rang in with a query about how to join Friends of the Earth.
We're afraid that due to lack of demand, membership packages for Borg warriors are not currently available.
See you after the break.
Get in touch with singles. Call us now on 0891 03 0303.
Make someone happy. Make just one someone happy. Make one heart the heart you say to. Make someone happy. Make just one someone happy. You will be happy too.
Place will be the advantage of Christmas, and everyone a treat, especially you.
Ask me my name.
The finishing reflex action. Adapt perfectly to the contours of your face in a three-dimensional way. The Finish Shave reflex action. Closer contact for a closer shave. Philips. Let's make things better.
Get connected. Call the Gay Network now. 0891 54 54 54.
Orange understand that some people like to plan ahead. The Talk Ahead box includes a phone and 15 minutes of talk time each month, so you can keep going for a whole year. The future's bright. The future's orange.
Coleman's is the English mustard for your roast ham this Christmas.
Anyone seen that?
He's video now.
Do you get an index print that makes it this easy to order reprints? Thought not. What you need is an advanced photo system like Kodak Advantix. It's a different kind of film, a different kind of camera. Together they can help you take better pictures. This Christmas, why not treat someone to a Kodak Advantix gift box?
Swap phone numbers for singles. Call 0891 03 03 03.
In last week's episode of The Cyclists' Invasion of Earth, our intrepid heroes Bob, Debs and Jeff captured and interrogated an alien being for the good of their country. Where will it all end?
There was quick thinking back there. Yeah, they thought we were like them. I've often suspected buskers of being aliens too. The way none of them can sing or play their instruments.
Oh, we're nearly aliens too then?
Right. Know what? I don't know. That last one was really strong though, yeah? His telepathic influence brought the others. And more will follow. Mark my words.
We'll never convert aliens, but we've got to get those plans.
Time to get a courier, I'd say. And if we can't convert him, we'll have to.
No, kill him!
No, nick his bike and run away.
I'm coming down the road.
How do we get him? I'll hit him and knock him off his bike.
I can flash my legs and distract him with my woman secret.
Better hit him and knock him off his bike.
Nice one, Bob! Not you guys, hey, alien! Hey, over your parcel of feet! My man! That is your load!
I've just changed these clothes and you're nutters! Police! Police! Help! Police! Help! Police!
We haven't got long. He'll soon be back with his infernal horde, yeah?
Let's see what's in it.
Okay, give it here.
Be careful, Bob. It might be booby-trapped with an alien bomb full of those squishy little pooching alien space-grabbing things. Cheers.
Oh, heck. Oh, piggin' heck.
What is it, Bob?
Here.
Oh, you burning plans for bicycles, badly the building men, the architect men!
So architects are aliens too? Well, that explains Milton Keynes.
Never mind that. Now what do we do?
When I was asked to take early retirement from the office, my wife and I found that we were spending a lot of our spare time in the supermarket. It was then that I hit upon the idea of combining some of this spare time with helping the citizens of our burgeoning community. Is it a bird's individual trifle? Is it a plain sliced loaf? No, it's Superman. Stop! Don't no, they're African. Woo. No, not those. Italian, slightly greasy. No, Spanish. This is what you want? Marrow. Made in Wiltshire. Yeah, put a bit of cream on it. Or stuff it.
Yeah.
Stuff it.
Yeah.
Stuff it with love.
I'm Johnson. Great to meet you. Yeah, right, so what's your name?
Buchanan? Douglas Buchanan?
Brilliant. So you're an inventor, are you, like
I
me?
am. Well, are you an inventor?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So what have you
Boots. I've got dog boots.
got? Right, so
Boots for dogs.
great. So if I was to make one like myself, but not to the walk mine, dog, not to the walk, some sounds, right? But you know, how would I do it? How did it work? Exactly.
Well, they're quite complicated in actual fact, but the top is an expandable, water-resistant material.
Is that
Water-resistant,
yeah.
1 table water
Yeah.
resistant material.
Yeah. Nice.
And then we've got plastic nylon at the back.
Yeah, great.
And the sole.
Brilliant.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And the sole is actually armoured in the
Great, great.
Mhm.
So, what are you using for?
Well, there should be somebody here literally any second to demonstrate what it's for. What the
Great.
for.
So, who's this then?
Right, this is Tommy Ruffles, who's a dog handler from the Prison Service National Dog Support Group.
Brilliant.
And this is dog Villain, and here we've got some glass down here. Thank you very much, Villain, for that.
Good.
And these armoured soles stop the pollen being cut with the glass penetrating through onto the armoured sole.
Great. So, can you get them shoes on nail?
Should not even thought of that. No. No, not so
Pumps.
nice. 1 second, you've got me.
You know, I don't want to upset the dog, but Tuesday.
AM or PM?
You do?
Just after lunch.
Oh, well, that's like I did them about 9 in the morning.
I thought you'd say that.
But, no, fair.
No,
right. Got them stitched up now before. So, you know, well done.
That's it.
Oh, well done, mate.
Oh,
Great.
right.
But, you know, you showed me all, so shall I show you mine? Do you want to see my invention?
If you don't mind,
Great.
yes, I like.
There, look at that. I've been working on that for about 5 years. What do you reckon? It's brilliant, isn't it?
That is a toothbrush.
What you saying, like everyone's got? You're just interested. Go take it off,
Huge hairy creatures in the Tibetan mountains and the backwoods of the United States. Ape-like beings who haunt deserted places and disappear mysteriously. The Yeti, Bigfoot, missing links.
What, like Mr. Blobby?
Don't make me laugh. Do you seriously expect me to believe that an intelligent creature would run around with no clothes on, eating nuts and berries, keeping away from tourists, when he could have all the benefits of Lion's Tea House, central heating, and Tom Jones? It's common knowledge. Yetis are missing pop stars from the 50s and 60s who got fed up with drugs and sex with ladies. The so-called Jimi Hendrix died of a drug overdose.
Well, he did, didn't he?
He rigged his death. He flew to Tibet and he made himself a white suit out of leftover cocaine and ladies' slips. They're all there. Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison, Little Richie from the Manic Street Preachers. And what about Bigfoot?
Big shoes?
It's blinking obvious. Bigfoot is Buddy Holly. You see, Buddy Holly didn't like flying, so he just drove into the thickest countryside he could find in the States. He was never in that blinking plane. He was allergic. I tell you what, if these alleged Yetis are so shy and elusive, why are there so many photos of them knocking about?
That's super snaps, isn't it?
Oh, you slag. I'll tell you why. Because when push comes to shove, no long-haired, freaked-out pop star can resist posing for a camera. That's why. You want proof?
No.
The Loch Ness Monster. A huge ancient creature living in the depths.
That sounds right.
An ancient dinosaur living in a lake in Scotland, yeah. It's a huge old rock dinosaur. The Loch Ness Monster is Elvis.
Oh.
Died on the bog. Dived on the loch.
Do you want a sandwich, Bob? Look, I made it as special as banana and salad cream. It's your favourite. Go and have that. It's made special with crusts. It's lovely, yeah.
Okay, Chuck couldn't make it today. His car got a flat. But you got me anyhow. dramas are in, right? But kids don't like romances. Guns and explosions. So we mix the two genres up and give them both. We go back to Victorian science fiction. I went down to the library and boy do I got some goodies for you. Okay, it's a race across America in steam-powered cars. All the drivers, they race and fight and race and fight and race and fight and race and fight. Death Race 1900. I see Winona Ryder as traction engine girl. Yeah? Okay. Dr. Moreau's back, but this time he's not experimenting on animals, but on automobiles. He creates these unholy mutant cars. The garage of Dr. Moreau. I've got others. Journey to the center of London. No, the shape of the thing to come. It's about this Tetris game.
Yeah, we'll pass, buddy.
You pass. Well, okay. Chuck'll be annoyed. Those are his ideas. Okay, well, next time, huh?